Today we're going to be talking about roadblocks to your sobriety and some of the roadblocks that I've come upon in my sobriety. What's up, guys? I'm AC, the Sober Life Coach. In this channel, we help you live a happy, healthy, sober life. Today, we're going to be talking about roadblocks to sobriety, some of the things that I've come across in the last 3 years of my sobriety, and I still come across those things. Sometimes some of these things every single day, sometimes once in a while, but anyways, on this channel, we help you live a happy, sober life. If you want to like, share, and subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell if it's something you want to get notified, because we do videos like this every single Monday, Wednesday, and a Friday. Here are some of the roadblocks that I've had. And number one is my environment. One of the roadblocks that I definitely had in my early sobriety was the environment and the environment that I was surrounded by. You know, all our habits are caused by the environment, and because we have a trigger, we have the cue, we have the trigger, the habit, and then the reward after. So we have the trigger, the habit, and then the reward. And the trigger can be your environment. Sometimes it's the same. If you sit in the same chair every day and drinking alcohol in that same chair, or if we're going to the same room every day and drink alcohol, if we drink at the same pub every day, or we're drinking in the same spot, sometimes even sitting in that spot can link a craving to alcohol. Even if you don't want it, that craving happens in your brain, and then the cue, the trigger happens, and the cue is that you go and drink it, and the reward is having that drink and that brief relaxation that comes with alcohol. So we all know that brief relaxation doesn't last very long, because then you need another drink after another drink, and if you're like me, you need 6 more to 7 more drinks before you pass out drunk, and that's your day. So definitely one of the things that I learned is my environment is definitely important. If you're coming home, maybe try to go into a different room, and maybe try not going and doing something else right away as a different habit. Maybe try reading instead of just sitting on the couch relaxing. Maybe try going having a bath, whatever stress relief you have. Just trying to change up that environment. Even people have told me that changing around their living room a little bit, changing where the chair is, changing where the couch is, changing where the TV is, with your spouse's permission, hopefully. You can definitely change up your environment that way, and it just gives your brain a new feel, and it kind of confuses your brain a little bit to what's going on, and that can help you not have those cravings or those triggers that in your life. And sometimes people can be triggers as well. So that's going into the next one. So the next one is friends and family. This is a huge one, and we love these people, and sometimes we love these people, and sometimes without knowing it, they can be a trigger to us as well. Sometimes they're still drinking. Sometimes they like to offer you drinks when you go there. Sometimes it's a social thing that they just offer you a drink and you don't know what to say, and that is definitely a roadblock that I had to deal with. Just being able to say no, that I quit drinking, I don't drink anymore. And if you want to know more about that, we do have a video how to say no to alcohol. I'll link that up here so that you can go and learn how to say a no to alcohol. But definitely family members, friends, those can be a roadblock too as well. I know that once a lot of people think that they're missing out on all this fun stuff that friends are doing while they're drinking, I'm going to miss out on all the social stuff, I'm going to miss out on this. But one big mind shift that I had is that I'm not missing out on anything. I'm actually gaining things. I'm gaining my sobriety. I'm gaining a clear mind. I'm gaining actually going to these functions and having fun. You know what I mean? So once you see alcohol as not something that you're going to lose, that you're losing out on, that you're not normal, there's something wrong with you, and you see it as something that you don't want. So it's going from I can't have to don't want. Once you get to the don't want area, you're not even going to care that you're around people that are drinking. In fact, you're probably going to think these people that are drinking are acting like idiots. They're repeating themselves. They're slurring as they get drunker and drunker. You're going to realize that, holy crap, that was me at one point, and maybe that will be a bit of a reality check for you. But definitely one of those roadblocks you want to watch out for. So a tip on that would be maybe trying to if you're earlier in sobriety, maybe trying to go to different places where people aren't drinking, if that's going to be a trigger for you. I know that in early sobriety that's important, but also that you have to remember that you are going to be around these people, you're going to be around alcohol, so you have to eventually get up the courage to go to these functions without alcohol. But in the very beginning, the first week, maybe it's going to be okay to just stay in and watch a movie or whatever, or stay in and read a book, or stay in and hang out with your kids instead of drinking, whatever helps you. But maybe it's okay to avoid those situations in the beginning, just to make sure that your sobriety is strong, so that when you do go out with alcohol, you're not getting offered a drink and then taking it, and then your whole night gets set off into the wrong direction. So definitely one of the other roadblocks I found is friends and family. They are loving, they are kind, they want to offer you things like alcohol as a kind of a social thing, but definitely one of those things that was a roadblock for me, and it's probably a roadblock for you. So definitely, if you're in early sobriety, it's okay to avoid those situations right in the beginning. I want to avoid them forever, because that just sets you back. You need to put yourself into a little bit of discomfort. But if you're like 1 to 7 days, maybe 10 days, maybe your first 14 days of being alcohol free, maybe it's okay to just to stay in for the weekend and try to avoid those people. And also, you might find out that some of your friends that you thought were your friends were just your drinking buddies, and they might disappear anyways, because you're not enjoying the drink as much as they seem to think they are. And the last one is going to be definitely a societal trigger. So societal conditioning is a huge roadblock for a lot of people, because alcohol is a $1 trillion industry. It's huge. There's marketing all over the place. They make you think that alcohol is going to make you fun, it's going to make you more attractive, it's going to make you have this great time, when really in reality it makes you stinky, it makes you puke all over the place. For me anyways, it made you do dumb things. You wake up with anxiety, you wake up with depression, you have that regret in the morning. All those things that come with alcohol are the nasty side effects that the marketing companies don't want to tell you about. So society is a huge thing. Alcohol I live in Canada. It's a huge cultural thing here. Canadians are known for drinking beer. It's long, hard winters here, so a lot of time spent inside. And instead of spending time with their families, we like to drink beer and try to relax that way. So society is definitely one of those things, and it kind of, when you kind of feel like a pariah sometimes when you say I don't drink, and people, why don't you drink? They start to question you. So you got to kind of be strong in your convictions, saying no. Like I said, there is a video how to say no to alcohol. I'll link that up here, but definitely one of those triggers that one of those roadblocks that I found. So if you're finding that society in general, just the culture you're in, is a roadblock for you, you're not alone. It's definitely one of those things that I found as well. So just be aware of what's happening and why it's happening, and what kind of influence marketing is having on you. What kind of things are going into your mind, and when they pop up, like, hey, maybe it would be funner to have a drink. Just kind of analyze that. Would it be funner? You can use the ACT technique that Annie Grace has. So it's awareness, it's clarity, and then it's turnaround. So you have an awareness of, is that going to actually be more fun? The clarity is, where did that thought come from? Did it come from an advertiser? Did I see it on TV? Did I see it here or there? And then the turnaround is, what's the opposite? Well, actually, alcohol is going to make me not be as much fun, because I'm going to be numb, I'm going to be depressed, I'm not going to be as much fun as I would if I wasn't having alcohol. So definitely society is another roadblock, another trigger that you should watch out for, and just trying to be aware of your thoughts and your feelings, trying to be aware of the advertising and the marketing that you're being bombarded with every single day with the alcohol industry. So yeah, guys, that is 3 roadblocks that I found in my life over the past 3 years of being alcohol free. What are some roadblocks that you've had? Give me a comment below. Let me know what kind of roadblocks you've had in your sobriety. How many days, how many years, how many months have you been sober, living your alcohol-free life? And are you struggling with it? If you are, you can always reach out to me. I'm AC Osberg on Facebook. You can also join my Dare to Be Sober Facebook group, where we're running a 66 sober challenge for 66 days. We're going to be going through these kinds of things, like why we drink, the reasons we want to quit drinking, habits, those kind of things, just kind of keep everybody sober for the next 66 days and beyond, because I really truly believe living a sober life is the best. Anyways, guys, I'm AC, the Sober Life Coach. You can catch me here on YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or you can join my Facebook group for more content just like this. Have yourselves a sober day, my friends, and stay sober.